Hello. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, January 9th. I don't have a video up here for you today, but um, I do have a quick recap of what I did today. Kind of a bummer. I missed out on two large opportunities. Uh, let's see here. Let me pull up Share Trader for you. Uh, so, as you can see here, quick numbers recap. I traded ITUS, BVEN, or sorry, a little dyslexia, NBEV. Um, so this one was first, and I'm kind of bummed because this was a complete accident. I never meant for it to happen. Um, and I guess that's okay, but essentially what I was trying to do is I was looking here on the level 2, and when I was punching in the order, I had, 400, 500 shares. No, I guess you can see right here, 300 shares. And I was like, okay, let's see what my buying power will allow me to take. So I put in 300 shares as a guess. I was like, okay, yeah, that should be good. And then I was pushing the um, thing down like this, and then I guess I clicked up here on the ask, and then you see when you click that, it changes the entry price. And then I clicked buy just to test to see if an order would go out and wouldn't execute, but it executed, and I got filled because I don't know, there was some hiccup that it was just too quick for me to understand what happened. I mean, I clicked it all the way down, ding, 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 and then it was below the bid price, so it would just go out as an order that wouldn't be executed. At least that's what my intention was, but one way or another, it did. And then I immediately was like, all right, this is not a good place to get in. I'm just gonna get out with, I guess it was like probably a few cents, few cents on the downside, and then commissions was 21 bucks. So that kind of stinks. But what are you gonna do about it? So anyway, I traded for a while, um, just sitting here waiting for opportunities to come, and there were a few. Um, let's see here. I can pull some up. PTIE, I think it was. PTIE. So, yep, here it is. Pull that over. All right. There we go. So if we zoom in here, you can see that on the 5 minute and the 1 minute, this stock went from $5 this morning all the way up to a high of 12.80. Right now it's at 11.10, 11.11 or something, but 11.24 maybe. Yeah, there it goes. But I mean, it's jumping around so quick today because look at all this volume, and the float is very large or small as well. So the fall through is just incredible. So I was actually looking at this right here on the 5 minute. Um, let's zoom in here. Right here, see this 5 minute setup? On the 1 minute, if you zoom in, it looks all choppy and uneventful. But right here on the 5 minute, look how clean this is. It goes up, it kind of tops out right here at um, 735, 740, somewhere in there. And then it just kind of sells off a little bit, pulling back, not showing any signs of direction one way or the other that would lead to an imbalance. And then it just touches the exponential moving average right here, the 9 EMA, um, the 9 exponential moving average, and then it just is the first candle to make a new high over this right here. So it's 307, hits that, opens, and then gets bought up a little bit. It's 304, 305, 307, or excuse me, 703, 704, 705, 707, and then it continues super high all the way to $8 just within that 5 minute period, which we see right here. It hit a circuit breaker halt and all this stuff. So anyway, the point of this is that I barely missed it. I just looked away. I looked over at the scanners on the my extra monitor here, and um, just to see if there's any other opportunities I should be paying attention to. And then boom, I missed it, and when it's up 50, 70 cents like that, it's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna risk having it just pop up and shoot back down because that does happen quite a bit. But then it went to a circuit breaker halt. I was like, dang, I missed this because they usually open higher, which is just like an instant 40 cents of profit. Um, and then look at that, just continued super high. Somebody in our chat room today made $65,000 on this trade here. So stinks that you missed it, but it's okay because I managed risk and still have another fighting day, I guess. So that's cool. But okay, so then after that, I was just looking for other things to um, pop up as well. Sympathy, because all the people like me who missed out on that are going to be like, oh, dang, the next one that moves, I'm just going to get in because it seems like we have a lot of momentum here in the market. So that's what I did here with ITUS about 30 minutes later after the PTIE was selling off, and I was like, okay, cool. So all the buyers are getting out of there, and they're gonna have their cash back, ready to go and buy something else, which will make it move. So this was at 10:47. Okay, so let's see here. Zoom in for you. 10:47. Come on, it's acting funny. Um, all right, so 10:47 right here, and on the 5 minute right here. Okay, so cool. This is what it was. So I was watching it all morning, and it kind of like this was a great pullback and follow through. On the 1 minute, it was a little bit more choppy and kind of crazy, but the 5 minute was working well today. It looked good. So okay, I missed this one just because I was looking at PTIE and all this other stuff. But then I saw this one right here, um, and I was watching it. I was watching it for that first one to make the next high, and then I was like, it didn't have the strength and the immediate power and follow through that I would have liked because all the chart indicators were correct and right, but the 1 minute was choppy. It was going down below some of the estimated moving averages or exponential moving averages, and then at that point I was just like, I don't know, like what this could just tank all the way down and break through the 50 exponential moving average on the 1 minute. And then, where would we be? It'd be like I'd blow up my account. It stinks. So I was a little bit iffy on it because there wasn't as much strength. I think people are still caught up in the other ones that were running. That big PTIE S1 that was running. So I guess it worked a little bit, but once it goes up 10 cents, you're like, maybe I shouldn't. It could be a false breakout, and then that's kind of the whole mental game, the mind game of trading. But anyway. I did get in for the break over $4. I got in at $4 because it had a lot of buying strength right at $4, and then it popped up, and then I waited for it for a second, and then it was chopping around. I was like, all right, this stinks. There isn't enough follow through. I thought what would happen was everybody from the other stock would just come rushing and flooding into this one because the last one was a 5 minute setup that was very clean. This one was a very clean 5 minute setup. Okay. So then it's like, all right, it's just a deja vu, and everybody has that fear of missing out, and they're like, yeah, let's go, let's make it, let's do it, and then everybody just surges into it. And I was thinking like, hey, I'm here at $4, it goes up to $8, like that's a good risk management, you know, profit to loss risk management. So let's see here. Okay. So other than that, that was 500 shares. Um, and then my commissions were $20. So, if I didn't have this technical issue, which I don't know, I just had to wake up or something, and it was just pressing buttons that didn't work, and it's just, come on, that stuff just happens, but it stinks. But anyway, I would have been up $10 today, and yesterday was $8, today was be $10, $8, something like that, so be kind of cool, but, slow and steady. It's that base hit mentality until we get a cushion on this account so I can be more aggressive and take higher share size and stuff and get out of the margin restriction of Sure Trader, because you see right here, all these stocks are restricted on their margins, so the buying power is super low, but that's okay. Yeah, you see 3 to 1, 2 to 1, 1 to 1, all that stuff. I think that's it. I don't have any 4 to 1s. Okay, so anyway, um, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we have another base hit tomorrow, um, or a home run or something. Okay, but that's gonna be good. Cool. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned something. Okie dokie. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.